Yeah, so you're talking about a player that Kevin's known for a long time, and so when you have a relationship like that, I'm typically the type that's like, hey, whoever's got the best relationship, talk to him. And so Kev, he's a bit of a if I'm like maybe like the dork Elvis, maybe Kev's like the QB Elvis type of guy. He's got a lot of respect in that community, and he deserves it for a lot of great reasons, not just for the what he brings from a schematic standpoint, but just how he cares about players, how he cares about people. He cares about a lot of times the environments around quarterbacks aren't really supportive to quarterbacks. And so for that reason, he's got a great relationship with a lot of these guys. And he's got a great relationship with Aaron. They've had a lot of conversations. Obviously, he looped us in, and we kind of met and go from there. It's a unique thing to talk about a player of that caliber, and I'm always somebody who wants to learn and grow myself. And so, just being involved in those dialogue was really special.
Were you expecting, as the offseason began, that he would be somebody you guys would reach out to or speak with?
So, obviously we had our start the offseason. Obviously, Sam was still, a potential option, and then, Daniel was somebody that we brought in with potential. So he was in our conversations, but you're always trying to plan for a lot of different things. Again, I've named 3 players, but there's other players that are also in consideration, and you put all your options on the table and you see what fits best for your scenarios, and you kind of go from there.
Kwesi, when you're having conversations with a player of his caliber, how do you set the parameters of that in terms of whether he wants to be assured of certain things of where he's going to be in the pecking order? I mean, how much of those conversations did you have with him in terms of what it would look like if he came in?
Yeah, our belief here is full transparency, both sides. I don't think it's wise from either party to show up here and have surprises. I think the players, we always encourage our players, agents to tell us exactly what you expect from this opportunity, and we do not lie. We tell them, hey, we might do this, but we also might do this in the future, and just make sure you make that decision full knowledge based. So transparency is just the key to how we have those conversations always. I think we got to a place where we just said everybody was transparent, but right now we feel good about where we're going, and that's really how it ended. It's ultimately up to him. It's hard to talk about a player who's not under contract for our team and who plays for obviously isn't a member of this team. It's ultimately up to him, what he decides to do with his future. But that's kind of where we left it. I know Kevin and him have a great relationship still. They'll still have a relationship. They'll keep talking. But right now I'm focused on the 2 players that are in our room right now and my personnel process for going forward.
With Rodgers, it kind of sounds like ultimately it was his decision, and we're still looking for a veteran quarterback. Can you say that going?
I don't know that it was ultimately. I don't know that I said it was ultimately his decision. I don't want to make sure. I make sure that I think that I said that. Given where we are scenario-wise, we didn't think it was the right move at this time. It is also his decision to whether he signs with another team. Not that's ultimately up to another player. For me to sit here and say that anything's 100% forever, that's just not the job, right? We're responding to scenarios and different information as it comes. So obviously things can change, but right now we're really happy with our room, and we're going to look to upgrade it in different ways. But for now, we're really excited.